Hello everyone. Today I am going to talk about interview skills. So let's start. Interview skill is basically the ability to interact with the interviewer properly and impress the interviewer so that you get the job. An interview is a structured conversation where one participant asks question and the other provides answers. So the participant who asks question is known as the interviewer and the participant who answers is known as the interviewee. Interviews take place face to face and in person. Interviews can take place over the telephone and also using methods such as video conferencing. The traditional two-person interview format, sometimes called a one-on-one interview, permits direct questions and follow-ups, which enables an interviewer to better gauge the accuracy and relevance of responses. It is a flexible arrangement in the sense that subsequent questions can be tailored to clarify earlier answers. Further, it eliminates possible distortion due to other parties being present. Face-to-face interviewing helps both parties to interact and form a connection and understand the other. Further, face-to-face interview sessions can be more enjoyable. A positive attitude and polite behavior can go a long way in impressing people. Remember, the interview is all about you and how well you represent yourself. So be confident and you need to follow certain tips and tricks to get selected in an interview. To ace an interview, you need to prepare for that interview. If you don't prepare for the interview, then you won't be able to get that job, or you won't be able to crack the interview. So you need some kind of preparation before the interview that will be helping you in the interview, or that will be helping you to crack the interview. So these are some of the preparations that you need to consider before the interview. So the first one is a good resume. So you need a resume when you apply for a job, when you want to do a job. So resume is the one page summary of your work experience and background relevant to the job you are applying to. It's a document that lists all your work experience, education, skills, and achievements. So you will need a resume for applying for any job. So you need to be ready with a good resume where you have included all your information. Then you need to be ready with your documents. So you need to make sure that you have all your documents ready in a file. So put all your documents in a file. Your documents should include all your admit cards, all your mark sheets, your birth certificate, if you have any caste certificate, if you have the PRC. So it should include all the documents and you should put everything in a file. Next is formal dress. So for an interview, you need a formal dress. So you cannot just wear anything and go for an interview. You need to wear formal. You need to go for an interview. You need to face an interview wearing formal. So if you don't have a formal dress, then you need to buy it. You need to be ready with it so that you don't face any problems on the day of the interview. So formal dress, it includes a formal trouser, a formal shirt, preferably long sleeve shirts, full sleeve shirts, and the color of the pants should be dark, preferably brown, dark blue, or black. So black is the safest. And the color of the shirt can be any light color. So it can be light blue, light yellow, light pink. So for both girls and boys, you can wear trousers and shirts. And and you need to wear a belt, a formal belt of course, and shoes. And for girls you can wear pump shoes, preferably black, because as I had said that black is the safest. And you need to tie your do your hair properly, take care of how you look. All right, so you need to be ready with all these before the interview. Next is practice the common interview questions. So there are few common interview questions, there are few traditional questions, there are some questions that you know that you might be asked this question. So you need to prepare those questions and you need to be ready, so that if you get those questions and during the interview, then you can answer those questions very nicely because you have already prepared for those questions. Then the next point is to research about the company. So you need to do a little research about the company, so that if you are asked anything about the question company, so that you can answer to that question properly. So you need to do a little bit of research about the company. And the next point is grooming. So grooming includes basic hygiene. So like you need to brush your teeth, you need to take a shower, you need to do your hair nicely, you need to trim your nails, and also you need to check your appearance, that how are you looking. You need to check whether your clothes, whatever you're going to wear for the interview, whether the dress is clean or not. So you need to take care of all these things. And also how you communicate, you need to also develop your communication skills, and you need to also practice interacting with the interviewer before the interview, so that you don't face any problem when you interact with the interviewer. So these are the basic things you need to do before the interview.